Hello and welcome to PMCLounge.com. My name is Shoaib. I am the voice behind all the videos that you see on this YouTube channel as well as our official website PMCLounge.com. Now, if you haven't subscribed to us yet, what are you waiting for? We are all about PMP and project management. Now, recently I did 3 videos that talked about the different certifications offered by some of the known organizations out there like Scrum Alliance, Scaled Agile, and ICAgile. I'll share a link to all 3 videos in the description below. You can check that out. And more often than not, we tend to get questions around certifications being offered by PMI. So, somebody will drop in a comment and say, hi, I have this many years of experience. Which PMI certification should I go after? Should I go for PMP or should I go for something else? Somebody might come in and say, hey, I do only Agile and I don't want to, study all these traditional waterfall model. I don't want to study anything related to hybrid. I just want to focus on my job and I want to do my job better. Should I go for PMP or should I go for PMI ACP? And then there are questions from people that say, hey, I am already a PMP certified professional. Should I also obtain a PMI ACP certification? So there is some amount of confusion around the certifications being offered by PMI. You might have a question around the newest range of certifications that PMI offers, that is Disciplined Agile, DA. So PMI also understands this, and that is the reason why they have come out with a comprehensive certification framework PDF guide. And I'll share a link. The 4th link in the description will be the direct link to that PDF. You can check that out. In this video, I will go over that certification framework with you, and I'll share timestamps. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to skip over to a certain section, you can always do that. But in this video, we are going to take a look at every single certification being offered by PMI. So for that, let me share my computer screen.
Now, one of the questions that I often receive is, I am a PMP certification holder. Should I get myself the PMI ACP certification? Or should I get myself the latest DASM, the Disciplined Agile Scrum Master certification? This is PMI's certification framework. This is something that PMI themselves have published. And this essentially tells you that if you're a PMP, you should not be stepping back and going to PMI ACP or a DSM certification, because these certifications are for those who have 0 to 3 years experience and they are new to projects. If you're already PMP certified, you already have more experience, you're a skilled practitioner. So why go back and get yourselves the PMI ACP or the DASM? All this agile knowledge and the agile topics are already covered in the new PMP exam. So I hope that solves the question that I typically receive. But how did I get here? How do you see this certification framework? So all you do is head over to pmi.org, go to the certifications page, and then you can go to explore certifications, and that's where you will find a link to explore PMI certifications. This is the framework. So if you click here, explore PMI certifications, you'll end up in the same PDF that I just showed you. So we'll go over all these certifications, and this video is going to help you understand which certification you should go for. Starting things off with PMI Project Management Ready. This certification is for those who have 0 to 3 years experience. So even if you are, right out of your college, right out of your school, you can still take this certification up because there are no education requirements. You can take this certification up even if you are in school, right? So experience requirements none, education requirements none. You don't have to maintain this certification, so nothing that you need to do for PDUs. It's a 50 minutes exam with 47 questions, and once you are project management ready, you can go over and apply for CAPM and PMP. So This is again an entry level course. It brings together foundational project management knowledge, including basic business analytics and agile methodology. So it's talking about a lot of things here, right? You've got basic project management knowledge, also got business analytics, and you've also got agile. So this is a good certification that you should look for if you're trying to enter into project management, right? Um, this will help you differentiate yourself for that entry level position or in your next level of education by showing you know and understand the language of business delivery. An important point to note here is nowhere in the brochure for this certification is PMBOK guide mentioned. And that's precisely the difference between project management ready and CAPM. Again, it is a certification that is good for 0 to 3 years of experience, professionals with that much experience, but it basically talks about the PMBOK guide. Completing the CAPM shows your demonstrated understanding of the fundamental knowledge, processes, and terminology as defined in the PMBOK guide. And this, all this knowledge, processes, terminologies, these are needed for effective project management performance. The knowledge can be applied to on the job experiences that help develop growing levels of competence in the practice of project management. Again, 0 to 3 years of project or change management experience is needed. It helps you differentiate yourself as you come out of college or are new to the workforce by showing you're ready for greater responsibilities. Uh, this also counts as the 35 contact hours needed for PMP. CAPM is again registered with ISO, all that good stuff. There are some education requirements. So you have to have a high school diploma, you have to have 23 contact hours needed, and again our this is again PMI's project management basics online course. It fulfills this educational prerequisite of 23 contact hours. High school diploma you get yourself. Again, if you notice, there was no education requirements in the previous certification, which was the project management ready, but here you have to have high school diploma before you can apply for CAPM. There are no experience requirements here, and you have to maintain this certification as well. That means you have to earn and report 15 PDUs per 3 year cycle to maintain this certification. It's a 3 hour long exam with 150 questions. So that's CAPM for you. The next step after project management ready. Then you have PMI ACP, again for those who have 0 to 3 years experience, and this is a certification for those working in the agile environment, right? So you can be formally recognized for your knowledge of agile principles and your skills with agile techniques. Again, this certification is an evidence of your real world hands-on experience and skill as part of an agile team. Now, PMI ACP covers a lot of topics. It talks about Scrum, it talks about Kanban, Lean, extreme programming, and test driven development, also known as TDD. So, if you do a CSM certification, Certified Scrum Master, you're only talking about Scrum, you're only learning Scrum. But if you're an ACP certification holder, you are talking about and know and have the knowledge of all these different ways of delivering an agile project, right? So, it does not limit the practitioner to only one agile approach. If you have 1 to 3 years of project management experience, you can apply for ACP. This demonstrates your value agile team experience run deep. So that's what it demonstrates. Again, there are some education requirements here. You have to have a high school diploma or a bachelor's degree, 21 contact hours, and there are some experience requirements as well. 12 months of general project experience, not project management experience, within the last 5 years. And if you're a current PMP or a PgMP, this will satisfy this requirement. But like I said earlier, why do you want to step down and go to PMI ACP if you're already a PMP certification holder? It is understood if you have obtained your PMP at a time when there was no agile knowledge required to clear your PMP exam and you want to know more about agile, then it makes sense. But for those who are taking up the PMP now, especially after 2021, I think you already have the knowledge required for ACP or a DASM certification. So you should not go back and get yourselves an ACP certification. Certification maintenance requirements. You need to have 30 PDUs per 3 year. This is something we talked about in the previous certification as well. The CAPM certification, it requires 15 PDUs. ACP requires 30 PDUs. 3 hours, 120 questions, all of them multiple choice, and that's what PMI ACP is all about. DASM. This is a new certification which has been introduced by PMI. 0 to 3 years of experience, you are good for DASM. It stands for Disciplined Agile Scrum Master. And this certification is going to help you understand the fundamentals of agile and lean approaches like Scrum, Kanban. This was something which you also learned in your ACP certification, right? But SAFe was something that you didn't learn in your ACP, but you get to learn in your DASM certification. Again, if you're already a SAFe agilist, you've already have a certification from SAFe, then again, you can possibly skip on this certification as well. And there are more to learn along with how to implement the disciplined agile toolkit to choose your way of working, which is known as WOW, based on the situation you face. So you can apply if you have 0 to 3 years of agile experience, and you can get started with disciplined agile. Disciplined agile is a toolkit that focuses on the decisions one need to consider, the options available, and the associated trade-offs. So a bit of information about DASM here. There are some education requirements, 2 day DASM training from a disciplined agile partner. This is what you need. No formal education is needed, no experience needed. You need to maintain your certification. That means you need to earn 7 PDUs in agile topics per 1 year cycle to maintain the certification. Exam is 90 minutes long. It has 50 questions, multiple choice, online, non-proctored exam. That's what DASM is all about. And then you can take a step up and you can get yourselves a DASSM, which is Disciplined Agile Senior Scrum Master. Although the years of experience, it remains the same here. You have to have 0 to 3 years of experience. Now, this certification is going to take a deep dive into the DA toolkit, which is the Disciplined Agile toolkit, and it develops a comprehensive understanding of hundreds of practices and strategies it contains and the trade-offs of applying them. Once again, you have to have the 2 day instructor led course for experienced agile practitioner. It teaches you how to use the DA toolkit and optimize how teams work, how to work with allies within your organization, and how to solve a variety of advanced problems. You should apply if you have 2 plus years of agile experience. So again, although this certification falls into the 0 to 3 years of experience category, you do need 2 plus years of experience, and that too agile experience, to be able to apply for DASSM. What is the value that this provides? It tailors your approach and lead your team with disciplined agile. Learn how to lead agile teams through key enterprise activities such as planning, coordinating, and reporting, and be ready to show your improvements in areas of where your organization is struggling. So again, this is a certification for senior scrum master, and the value that it provides definitely reflects that. There are some education requirements. You have to have 2 day DASSM training from a disciplined agile partner. No formal education needed. You have to have 2 years of experience working in an agile team, preferably in a leadership role. So, preferably, you should be a scrum master, but even if you're not a scrum master, that's still fine. You have to earn 7 PDUs, and that too in agile topics per year, to maintain this certification. 90 minutes exam, 50 questions, multiple choice, online and non-proctored. So that's what DASSM is all about. So we've finished with the certifications that you can take up if you have 0 to 3 years of experience. You're new to projects. PMI project management ready. This certification was right there. You can take this up right when you are in your school or college itself. It does not have any education or experience requirement. Then, of course, you can go to CAPM, PMI ACP, DASM, and DASSM. Now, if you have 3 plus years of experience, enter the big old PMP. This is the gold standard when it comes to project management certifications. Supercharge your career as a project leader and demonstrate you have the specific skills employers seek, like dedication to excellence and capacity to perform at the highest levels. Over at PMC Lounge, we are all about PMP and project management, of course. Every single topic that you need to prepare for your PMP exam has been covered. So check our YouTube channel out, check our website out, pmclounge.com. Definitely going to help you. PMP now includes, it always included predictive, but it now includes agile and hybrid approaches as well. You should apply when you have over 3 years of experience in leading or directing projects. Uh, what is the value? Practitioners who hold PMP certification are well positioned to provide the professional skills necessary to lead projects, teams, and achieve successful project results. So, education requirements, you have to have a high school diploma or an associate's degree. You have to have a bachelor's degree as well, and you have to have 35 hours of project management education. That the training that you need to have, or you should be a CAPM certification holder. You also need to have some experience here. You have to have 60 months experience leading projects with a high school diploma or associate's degree. So you have to have 60 months if you have a high school diploma or an associate's degree. But if you have a 4-year degree, then you should have 36 months of experience leading projects. 24 months if you are a graduate of a GAC program. So those are some of the experience requirements. Maintenance for certification, you have to have 60 PDUs per 3-year cycle to maintain the certification. 230 minutes exam, 180 questions, some multiple choice questions as well. If you are a PMP certification holder, PMI recommends you go for PBA, which we will talk about, professional in business analysis. PMI also suggests that you go for ACP, something that I feel you can skip if you have taken up the recent PMP because you've already covered everything about Agile. Then there are some other certifications mentioned here. AHPP, Built Environment Project Communications Pro. We will talk about these two as well as we move on. The next one is PMI PBA, Professional in Business Analysis. This is a certification. Again, a 3+ years experience is needed, but this is more to do with business analysis. You are now talking about business side of things. So this is going to help you spotlight your ability to work effectively with stakeholders to define business requirements, shape the output of the projects, and drive successful business outcomes. So you are now speaking business language here. Apply if you have over 3 years of business analysis experience. And this is going to support individual in meeting the needs of organizations that rely on business analysis practitioners to play key roles in their teams. So find out in the organization that you're working in, are there business analysis practitioners? If yes, what is the role that they are performing? And then figure out if going for a PBA certification is going to help you out. Of course, there are education requirements: high school diploma, associate's degree, bachelor's degree, 35 contact hours of education in business analysis. Now, of course, if you have a high school degree or an associate's degree, then you need 60 months of experience, business analysis experience. If you have bachelor's degree, then you need 36 months of business analysis experience. You have to earn 60 PDUs in business analysis. Over every 3 years. This exam is a 4 hour long exam. It has 200 questions, multiple choice, and these are some of the certifications that PMI recommend if you already have the PBA certification. Then you have DAVSC, again, Disciplined Agile Specific Certification. This is a value stream consultant certification. So you already know about Disciplined Agile. Now, what you're doing is you're using value stream management in a way that allows you to lead entire organizations in implementing it enterprise wide for their unique needs. So, you are basically helping organizations apply the disciplined agile techniques, disciplined agile methods. You have become a driver of transformation, accelerating value delivery, and guiding organizations to true business agility. Now, when should you apply? Apply if you have over 3 years of agile coaching experience. So you should be coaching people on agile. what is the value that this certification provides? It helps organizations achieve true business agility. So we are talking at an organization level now. We're not talking at a professional, at a personal level right now. DAVSC provides combination of lean, flow, theory of constraints, and organizational development theory and practices. There are some education requirements: 3-day training for from a disciplined agile partner, no formal education required, though 3 years of agile experience, and you should have a disciplined agile senior scrum master certification, the DASSM certification. And you, in order to maintain the certification, you must earn 7 PDUs in agile topics per 1 year to maintain the cycle. So that's about DAVSC. Yet another DA related certification, disciplined agile certification here, which is a DAC, a disciplined agile coach. Now, this is going to help you take your disciplined agile knowledge and experience to the next level. Show teams in your organizations or elsewhere how to apply and optimize disciplined agile within and between teams. Help them choose their way of working, which is wow, and realize true business agility. So you're ultimately becoming a coach here. You're teaching people how disciplined agile works and how people can apply disciplined agile in their organizations, in their teams, within their teams, between their teams as well, right? Apply if you have over 3 years of agile coaching experience. Learn how to coach teams on how to apply and optimize disciplined agile. That's the value that this certification provides. You have to attend a 2-day training from disciplined agile partner. No other education requirement as such. 3 years of agile coaching or consulting experience, and you should be a DASSM certification holder. Once again, you need to earn 7 PDUs in agile topics per year to maintain the certification. So those are some of the certifications that you can take up if you have 3+ years of experience. Now let's talk about specializations. So these are the certification that specialize in a certain area. So the first one is a PMI RMP certification, which is for risk management professionals. So you deal with risk, you know what you're talking about, right? So you highlight your ability to identify and assess project risks, mitigate threats, and capitalize on opportunities. In this capacity, you enhance and protect the needs of your organization. So you speak risk, and that's where you get yourselves an RMP certification. You should have 3 years of project risk management experience. This is an industry skill specialization. What is the value that this provides? It demonstrates and apply expertise in the specialized area of assessing and identifying project risk on the project team, and demonstrate the recognition and value the role provides to the project management profession. Now, there are some requirements you have to have. Path A, you should have secondary degree, high school diploma, associate's degree, or a global equivalent. There's a path B, you should have a 4-year degree, or a path C, bachelor's or postgraduate degree from a GAC accredited program. So if you have, from path A without a 4-year degree, you need to have minimum 36 years, 36 months, not years, of professional project risk management experience, 40 contact hours of formal education, and that too in specialized area of risk management. If you have a 4-year degree, then you have to have 24 months of experience, 2 years of project risk experience, and 30 contact hours. If you have a degree GAC accredited program, then you have to have 12 months, 1 year of risk management experience, and 30 contact hours, which again is your professional education. You have to earn 30 PDUs per 3-year cycle to maintain the certification. The exam is 3.5 hours long with 170 questions, and some other certifications that PMI recommends after you have your risk management professional certification. All right, let's move on to the next certification here. Again, we are in the specialization certifications here. The next one is a scheduling professional, PMISP. This certification recognizes demonstrated knowledge and advanced experience in the specialized area of developing and maintaining project schedules. So you are basically working on project schedules. That's it. You can apply if you have over 3 years of project scheduling experience. Again, this is an industry skill specialization. What is the value that this provides? It shows employers you're capable, competent leader in scheduling. And then again, there are three parts which are basically similar to what we discussed in our MP, the risk management professional certification. So we'll not go over this again. You have to have 30 PDUs per 3 year to maintain the certification. This again is a 3.5 hours long exam with 170 questions, all of them multiple choice. So that's again a specialized certification for scheduling professionals. Now we talked about AHPP when we were talking about our PMP certifications, because AHPP was mentioned here as a recommended certification that you can take up after your PMP. AHPP. So what is this all about? This is Agile Hybrid Project Pro. So this is a micro credential, and it includes a course that allows you to practice the application of agile and hybrid principles. So perhaps if you're a PMP certification holder from a time when they didn't require you to learn agile, they didn't require you to learn hybrid, this is a micro credential that you can look into, because this will talk about agile and hybrid principles and concepts ranging from managing conflict to leading a team, supporting team performance, and addressing and removing obstacles for the team. This is something that Scrum Masters do, right? So, when should you apply? This is an industry skill specialization. What is the value? It demonstrates the ability to manage agile or hybrid projects. It will help you stay current and aligned to the latest agile and hybrid project management principles and methodologies. So, if you're a PMP holder from a time when they didn't require you to study agile and hybrid, this is definitely a certification that you should look for. No education requirements, experience requirements: 1 to 5 years of project management experience recommended, but it is not required. No need to maintain the certification as well. So this micro credential, it does not expire. What is the exam information? So exam is available after you complete the course. Course time is approximately 6.5 to 12 hours. So that's how long you would need to complete the course. Exam is 75 minutes long. It has 60 questions, multiple choice. It is a non-proctored exam. So this is AHPP, really good micro credential recently introduced by PMI. Let's talk about CDP, Citizen Developer Practitioner. This is again fairly new. This is also a micro credential. It includes a course that provides the perfect launchpad for your low code, no code journey. Demonstrate ability to apply PMI's citizen development methodology and framework to develop applications in consistent, compliant, and scalable manner. Again, this is industry specific. This foundation course provides an introduction to citizen development and best practices in citizen development methodology. So, this is related to citizen development, does not have any education requirement. Experience requirement is 1 to 5 years, again, recommended but not required. Again, this is a micro credential, so it does not expire. Uh, this is basically a course you need to attend, a 6 to 8 hours course, and once you're done with it, you have 60 minutes to solve 40 questions, multiple choice, and this is this is going to help you get your citizen developer practitioner specialization certification. Next is built environment project communication pro. This was yet another certification which was recommended if you are a PMP certification holder. So again, this is a micro credential. It includes a course to demonstrate your understanding of effective communication technique in built environment project. This has to do more with building environment projects, right? Construction related projects. To apply, if you have over 3 years of project or change management experience, this is an industry skill specialization. Equip yourself with the skills need to build communication plans, manage stakeholder communications, and use methods such as OBEA and commitment based management. No education requirement, 1 to 5 years, again recommended, not needed. Exam available after you complete the course. So this is a 3 hour course, 135 minutes, 60 questions, multiple choice, non-proctored exam. Built environment program is again a certification that is recommended by PMI. Then you talk about OTF, Organizational Transformation Foundation. So we are again talking about a micro credential here. This is a course that is going to teach you to identify challenges and success factors that impact change and describe key transformational concepts that can be applied to your business and culture. Again, an industry skills specialization. By demonstrating the foundational fundamental knowledge around transformation initiatives, you become an ambassador for organizational change. So this is again a micro credential that is speaking at an organization level, not at a personal or a professional level. So you have to take the 5 to 10 hours course, and after that you can take up 30 questions, 45 minutes this exam, and you can obtain the OTF certification. This is a micro credential, by the way. Now let's talk about certifications that PMI offer for those that have more than 8 years of experience, 8 plus years of experience. First one, the big daddy, program management professional. And this again, it says, it uses the word elite here. Elite certification recognizes the advanced experience, skills, and performance necessary to manage and align a portfolio of projects and programs to realize organizational strategy and objectives. Only a few thousand professionals have earned PgMP certification. Very important here. So when you complete it, it indicates a tremendous depth of knowledge and actionable expertise. When should you apply? You can apply if you have over 8 years of project and program management experience. It demonstrates your deep knowledge and experience. Now, there are three paths. If you have a secondary degree, if you have a 4-year degree, if you have a bachelor's degree, again, 48 months if you have a 4-year degree. Without a 4-year degree, if you have a 4-year degree, then again 48 months, 4 years of unique non-overlapping professional project experience, minimum 4, again 4 more years of unique non-overlapping professional program management experience. So this is what you need if you have if you want to go for PgMP. You have to have professional project management experience or the PMP certification, and you need to have professional program management experience for 4 years as well. So different paths for requirements. Then you have 60 PDUs per 3 year that you need to basically earn to maintain the certification. Exam information, very important. So you have to go through a panel review. Then you have 4 hours, 170 questions, multiple choice exam. So that's what PGMP is all about. PfMP, the bigger daddy than PGMP. This is Portfolio Management Professional Certification. This certification indicates you have the advanced experience, skills, and performance necessary to manage and align a portfolio of projects and programs to realize organizational strategy and objectives. Like the PGMP, there are only a few thousand PfMP certification holders worldwide. This is an elite distinction. So you have to have 8 years of project and program management experience, demonstrate deep knowledge and experience to employers with the prestigious certification. That's the value of PfMP. There are three paths. Once again, if you do not have 4-year degree, then 96 months of professional business experience and 84 months of non-overlapping professional portfolio management experience. If you have a 4-year degree, then you need to have 96 months of business experience and 48 months of professional portfolio management experience. 60 PDUs is what you need every 3 years to maintain the certification. You have to go through a panel review, 4 hours, 170 questions, multiple choice. That's what you need to go through if you want to attain the PfMP. Pretty much similar to PGMP, what we talked about.
So I hope this video does solve some of your problems, does answer some of your questions. I hope you got value out of it. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Do hit the like button. It helps us stay motivated and create more free content for you. Don't forget to check out the website pmclounge.com, your number one free PMP and project management resource. Thank you and have a nice day.